chiropractic, coaching. The two go hand in hand. Let's explore why. Let's roll. Hey guys, thank you so much again for stopping by. This is my YouTube channel. You know who this is now. This is Dean Blackstock here, also known as Dapper Chiro. And what I want to talk today about is coaching and chiropractic, because it's been something which I've recently started to embark on. And a lot of people are reaching out, asking me questions about, well, how does it work? How are you doing both of them at the same time? And really, I've been doing it for years. I've been a chiropractor 17 years. And when you look back and you start to join the dots, as they say, you start to see patterns emerge, and you start to realize that there are things that you do that mean that you've probably been doing it all along without that title. Let me give you an example. Getting you feeling better if somebody walks in with backache is normally one of the easiest things to do. The real challenge is working out why it started in the first place. And quite often that ties in with so many variables. Ties in with lifestyle, diet, sleep patterns, stress, nutrition, medication, all those kind of things, right? But really, when people come in and we start to go through our examination, we go through our case history, we ask, and I ask, very specific questions to start to challenge the idea of that. Because realistically, when you think about it, gardening, which may have been, well, I was kneeling, I was kneeling for a while, and then I got up and it made my back ache. I think, well, okay, are there any other times in life where you may be kneeling? I kneel to put my socks and shoes on, kneel to, pick up the kids' toys and stuff like that. Okay, great. Tell me, did it trigger any sort of response? No, those kind of things are fine. So it can't really be the kneeling, can it? And you can almost hear the cogs turning, because it's like, well, no, maybe it's not the kneeling. So what is it that makes that particular type of kneeling so irritating for the spine? And it's about asking good quality questions, and then obviously you start to find out the answer, and people start to figure out the answer for themselves. My job as a chiropractor is to facilitate the healing process. I don't have to go in and push bits and pieces off of nerves and relax muscles down and go in and physically stretch stuff and physically move joints, but I'm applying the chiropractic principles and techniques to allow your body to do its job, which is to heal and adapt. And it's the same with coaching. It's exactly the same with coaching. People may come in with anxiety, fears, worries, relationship challenges, work challenges, financial challenges. They may come in, let's flip it, they may come in with astronomical goals that they've set themselves, but they're struggling to get momentum. They're struggling to start that new business. They're struggling to find clients and leads. They're struggling with their financial set point. And really, my job as a coach is to really ask the questions for the individual to figure out the answers themselves, because that's where the empowerment lies. If you came to me and I just gave you a box of pills and I said, well, take them, off you go, and then your back pain went and you thought, well, that's great, how reliant are you then on me supplying you those pills? Heavily, because when the pain returns, you're back on my doorstep again. And that's not how health works. Health is about, okay, use these, but this is what you need to do in the meantime for yourself in terms of taking action to stretch and move and to look at your lifestyle and to check your diet and make sure you're sleeping well, make sure you're hydrated, etc., etc. All of these things build into you feeling better. A lot of the answers don't come from me necessarily giving you systems or giving you the tools necessary to be like, right, step one is do this, and then do this, and then do this, and then do this, and at the end of it, boom, the output is your goal. That's not how life works. But how life does work is that we are much more likely to take action as human beings when we feel empowered, when we feel encouraged, and also when we're held accountable. So being able to check in with somebody like myself as a coach and as a chiropractor means that, when I say, great, here are your exercises, do them 3 times a day, and I'll see you in a week's time. Guess what? When I see you in a week's time, guess what I'm asking? Have you been doing your exercises? So for those of you that have been asking about how it works and all the rest of it, really it's like I say, asking good quality questions to really challenge some of the beliefs and values that you may be holding subconsciously that are going to be consciously holding you back, so that you feel like you can't get momentum, you can't lose the weight, you can't do the exercise, you can't get into the routine, you're struggling to kind of deal with anxiety or stress or fears or whatever it might be. So stay tuned, because there'll be some things I drop for you in the new year which will be able to kind of help with that. I want to try and develop some resources that you're going to find useful, so that if you can't get to work with me, you're going to have some tools that you can find very useful, such as this YouTube channel. So make sure that you hit the notification button, which is probably that side or that side, one of the two. Stay tuned. I'll be dropping some more information next week. Like I say, this is a combination of thinking and moving and living well. So we'll be covering topics like this, and I'll also go through some of the physical things that you will find useful in terms of stretching and exercises and mobility and all the rest of it. But make sure, like I say, you stay in touch. If you've got any questions, drop them below. Be sure to reach out if it's something that you want to do and you're looking to work with a chiropractor or a coach, and I'll put you in the right direction if you're not in the vicinity of someone like myself, or indeed myself. But yes, in the meantime, you know what to do. Stay safe, stay well, stay healthy.